Well, that wasn't quite the result that I was expecting. Not quite the performance I was expecting either. Derby County come away from the second pre-season friendly in a row tasting defeat. After two back-to-back wins versus Stockport and Matlock Town, Derby County have lost 4-0 to Chesterfield and 2-1 to Shrewsbury Town. Today, and Chesterfield was all about getting those final minutes in the legs. Not really a lot of tactical information has been passed on to the players, but it's about time that we start to see that. Within this video, we're going to go through everything that happened in the Chesterfield game. We're going to talk through the lineups, we're going to talk through some key talking points, and then we're going to look ahead to the next friendly versus Barnsley on Wednesday. I'll have that video out for you on Tuesday, probably Tuesday morning, so make sure you do stay tuned for that one. And to stay tuned, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. If you have not done so already, smash the like button as well, as it really helps push the channel to new audiences. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments about the pre-season friendly versus Shrewsbury Town. Not a great one, was it? So let's get into it. So here we have the starting lineup heading into this game. Jake Rooney, as we found out the other day, is going to be on the sidelines for about 3 to 4 months. Sonny Bradley picked up a bit of a hamstring injury in the first half against Chesterfield. He should be back in time for Barnsley. If not Barnsley, he'll be back for the following Saturday, based on the information we have been given so far. Tyrese Fornah should be back for Barnsley, but there wasn't really a great deal of information given before the Shrewsbury game. There might be more coming out as time goes on. And Dajaune Brown tweaked a groin. I think they're probably just going to protect him, and he's going to end up going out on loan. So do keep your eyes on that one. If we talk about the players who weren't used, obviously Jack Thompson wasn't involved. Max Bardell and Stepien Iuene wasn't involved either. And then Luthra, the trial goalkeeper, was on the bench, didn't get on the pitch. And Darren Robinson was on the bench and did not get on the pitch. Now, if we do talk about the players that were on the pitch, we started in a 3-5-2 formation with Vickers in goal, a back five of Corey Blackett-Taylor, Erin Cashin, Craig Forsyth, Curtis Nelson and Joe Ward. It was really nice to see Joe Ward back on the pitch. It's been a while since we've seen him. I think you've got to go all the way back to Portsmouth away. And I thought it was fairly decent considering it's his first minutes of pre-season. Obviously only 2 more games to get minutes in his legs for the opening day, but I don't think he'll be our starter on that right-hand side anyway. In the midfield, it was David Ozzo and Ben Osborne. I thought they formed a fairly decent partnership. And a front three of Tom Barkhazen, Jerry Yates and James Collins. Now, on the bench there was Jack Thompson, Darren Robinson, Kane Wilson, Ryan Niambi, Callum Eldon, Mendes Lang, Adams, Thompson, Kenzo, Jackson and Washington. It was essentially everyone that started on Wednesday was on the bench for this one, apart from, I think, Cashin and Vickers. But to be completely honest with you, it's one of those games where it's really difficult to overview, because I didn't really feel like we were bad. I didn't feel like we were very good. And when they obviously discussed players just getting minutes in their legs, it very much did seem like that. I thought at points, Blackett-Taylor looked really, really good, but I don't like him at left wing back. I just don't think that's his position. I think he should be part of the front three. I thought Joe Ward was good when he was on. There was a few defensive mix-ups that happened. I thought David Ozzo in midfield looked absolutely immense, to be honest. I think once he gets up to peak fitness and things like that, I think it could cause real problems in the Championship. Again, Barkhazen, not entirely sure where I stand with him, really. I think we need another couple of forwards. I think we need a left wing back. I think we need another centre half. Obviously, we all know we need a keeper. Hopefully, we're going to get Jetta Storm in over the next few weeks. Because obviously, we're, less than 2 weeks away from opening day. I think it's 13 days before opening day, and we are in a bit of a sticky situation now. We did make some changes throughout the game. If we look at the first ones at half time, Niambi and Wilson came in for Cashin and Ward, and the rest stayed the same. Then after about I want to say 65-ish minutes, then Kenzo came on, Mendez-Laing came on, Jackson came on, Elder came on, Washington came on, and this is what the team looked like then. And then to close out the game, it looked a bit like this. I'm assuming that was just to get 5 or 10 minutes into Ibu and Thompson, to be completely honest, because other than that, it was a bit of a waste of substitutions, really, because we didn't really do anything system-wise that changed a great deal. So it was a bit of an awkward one. Now, obviously, we saw for the first time this season Joe Ward and James Collins link up for the goal. Really good set piece. Brilliant header from James Collins. A bit of his trademark from last season. Probably trademark from his career, to be completely honest. Coming across that front post, digging it down low. Really, really good goal, to be completely honest with you. But performance-wise, was not great. If you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell to stay tuned for all of my latest Derby County and EFL Championship and League One content. Over the course of the next few days, we're going to be looking into Derby County squad depth. We're then going to be looking into the Championship season. We're going to preview it on Monday. We'll preview League One on Tuesday. And then Thursday and Friday, we'll have predictions videos out for them leagues. So if that's content you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know what sort of things you want to see over the course of the season down in the comment section. Now, obviously, we've looked at the lineups. You can probably tell that a lot of the players, it's just getting minutes in the legs. But I think heading into Barnsley, I think there's a lot that needs to be done. I think we've got to be putting out what Paul Warne is going to consider as our starting 11 for that first game of the season, because there's only, 180 minutes left of pre-season. And so far, I couldn't tell you what he considers our best 11. I could probably give it a breakdown. I could probably have a guess. But at the moment, we don't know. And that is a bit of a problem for me, in my opinion. We need to know what that starting 11 is. We need to know what it is as soon as possible. And I'm not saying we need to give all our secrets away, but who's going to play in midfield with Kenzo? Is it going to be a midfield 3? Is it going to be Kenzo, Ibu and Ozzo? Is it going to be a midfield 2 with Ibu and Kenzo, or Osborne and Kenzo? Are we going to play with a back 5? Now, I personally think we're going to start 3-4-3 to start the season, if I'm completely honest. We're obviously working in that 3 back. I personally would rather us play a 4. I think with a 4, you've just got a bit more going on attacking wise. You can create more, you can get more players into those attacking areas. I completely understand like the advantages of playing 3 at the back and things like that, but I just don't think we have the right players to play those formations at the moment. I think we're missing a couple of centre backs. I think we're missing some athleticism at the top end of the pitch. And I think we're missing a left wing back because obviously as it stands, it looks as if Osborne's going to play in midfield. So we only have really one left back, which is Callum Elder, because I don't think Forsyth will play out there. So it's a really difficult one to judge, really. I'm not really quite sure where we go from here. Obviously, Barnsley on Wednesday is going to be a difficult one. It's going to be very interesting to see how we line up, because obviously, if you've been taking notice of the pre-match pressers from like your Richie Barker, Matt Hamshaw, and your players, I think Mendez-Laing mentioned it as well the other day. The last 4 games have been fitness related, and they've been doing double sessions and stuff like that. And for me, at some point, you've got to show your cards. We could wait till opening day, and then we're going to have problems on opening day because nobody knows how to play with each other. It's a bit of a difficult one for me. I'm not particularly impressed with the performances in the last 2 games, but I do understand that it's pre-season. Obviously, you can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. tomorrow evening, we're going to have a video out about squad depth and where I still think we need players, what players may move out. And yeah, we're going to go from there, really. I thought Tyrese Fornah was going to have a really good pre-season, but obviously that injury that he suffered out in Spain has sort of kept him away from the last 2 games. Hopefully he'll be back for Barnsley, because I thought he played really well against Matlock and I thought he looked really sharp. So it's going to be interesting to see how that one does go. But we're going to close out this video here. I will be back tomorrow with a video about the squad depth. There'll be a Barnsley preview out on Tuesday. And we're going to start looking forward towards the Championship. So Monday will probably be a Championship preview. Wednesday we'll probably look at League One. And then we'll have our prediction videos out for those leagues on Thursday and Friday, and we'll obviously have a game video out on Wednesday evening, and probably another couple of videos sprinkled in as well. So make sure you do stay tuned for all of that content. To make sure that you can do that, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, smash the like button, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll catch you in my next video. Make sure to go and find me on TikTok, pictured here, and Twitter, pictured here. These are the places where I'll keep you all up to date with all my upcoming videos and my thoughts and feelings around the Formula 1 and football weekend.